hello there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party, and it's been a long time coming. We've been waiting to see a trailer for the sequel to Space Jam.
Yes, A New Legacy. I really enjoyed the first Space Jam. I used to watch that all the time when I was younger. So it's interesting to see how they're going to play on a new generation, or for a new generation.
And the soundtrack was such a popular thing to be listening to in my household amongst friends.
Right.
Like, we were constantly popping in that cassette tape for Space Jam. And, I mean, it was an incredibly fun movie. At the time, I saw it at the drive-in.
At the drive-in.
Looney Tunes. I was a fan when I was a kid, and then I stopped watching, and then this came out, and I fell in love with the cast of characters all over again. I felt like they used them all in a very fun but in their character type way, and I think that amalgamation mixed in with the threat that was coming from the Monstars. I mean, they did such a good job at assembling every aspect, and the great story that they did end up telling with Michael Jordan, getting those songs soundtrack mixed in with the animation and the live action and the stories. It was a perfect combination that I'm hoping they can do once again. And guys, make sure you subscribe. Only 15% of you are subs. So let's check out the first trailer for Space Jam: A New Legacy
Now.
Basketball camp is next weekend. You got amazing potential on the court, and I can help you get there.
That's not what I want, Dad. You never let me do what I want to do. You never let me just do me.
There's a human story.
Hold up.
Yep.
Wrong floor. Bet Will Smith ain't got to deal with this.
I love the music.
Oh no!
Oh shit, he went.
It's going more
In the
techno.
Matrix, hell.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Alright, there it is.
Westeros, huh?
It's like they're going into the
damn.
internet.
Welcome, King James. I am the king of this domain.
Oh, Don Cheadle.
What'd you do to my son? Where's Dom?
The only way you're getting your son back is if you and I play a little basketball. Pete,
Yes.
Send this clown to the rejects.
Wait.
Oh, the rejects. Did you hear the music?
What is this?
All right. See, I thought it was all CG.
I'm a cartoon?
Hell yeah.
There he is.
I need to assemble an elite team to help get my
Iron
son back.
Giant.
I know what you're looking for.
The Ready Player One.
A dream team. Lamb, shoot the ball. Let's try that again, shall we?
The beak.
King James.
Oh, damn.
There it is. Iron, yep.
Yes! Oh,
So like, here's all our properties. Go.
yeah.
Introducing the Goon Squad.
Okay. I prefer the Monstars.
Yeah.
You gotta win this
Oh, hell yeah.
There.
Let's end this.
and get our son back.
Well, power up.
Yeah. She.
Oh, no.
That's.
Classic.
Ah, Tweety.
I'm going old school on his butt.
There it is.
Come on, Granny.
Whoa.
Saw Robin, Joker. Yeah, there's so many people in the background, too.
Yep. So in the realm of this, it does give me a lot of Ready Player One vibes because there are different worlds in this world. Like and then Wreck-It Ralph too, because he's going into the internet.
Yeah,
it seems.
It's an amalgamation of everything, and I
Right.
understand there will be criticism in terms of just regurgitation of your properties. When is it an overindulgence? And I get it. I completely get it. But at the same time, I love all those properties. Looney Tunes Back in Action kind of did this a little bit. There was a bit of Batman. There was a bit of Scooby-Doo. In fact, what they do with Matthew Lillard
that's good.
and Shaggy and Scooby in that movie is pretty good.
That's probably one of my favorite parts of that movie.
And I love that they're bringing that here, Looney Tunes and Warner Brothers, obviously, coming together into an amalgamation ensemble film of a competitive nature.
And I think that the way that they're approaching it is very for today's age. You know, you have these children that grew up with, iPads, iPods, all of these technologies in their hand. So to have them go into a world like this, VR is a huge thing going on now. So the ability to actually go into these worlds at different times, I feel like it does stem from what we see now.
The Army just hired Microsoft to build augmented reality type stuff for them, VR systems and scenarios. So yeah, it is a step forward in the technological aspect. Again, though, when I see the bad team come out to face our heroes, I prefer the monsters. I loved the Monstars. And granted, yes, I know we have to change things up, but that's the part where it's like, well, are they all just going to be generic? Or are they going to have a little bit of character too? Because I need them to have a little bit of character. It can't just be Don Cheadle saying, oh, here you go, I would like to play a game. Which, by the way, Don Cheadle, pretty good. I mean, I love what they're putting in front of us. Having LeBron James there.
It's LeJon Brames. That's what I said.
I don't know much about him, okay? Like, I followed basketball when it was, the Barkley era, Jordan era. It was definitely, I was a Phoenix Suns fan, but it was my time, and when that time ended, I fell off of basketball, the NBA. So having the new king show up and end up being the forefront and center, I am clean slate. I will get to know him as an actor in his character in this movie. That's where I'm coming from. If they win me over on that, then I feel like they did a good job.
Yeah, and I also think that this story is going to be like an isolated story. Obviously in that world with like Looney Tunes, and then of course you being in the World Wide Web with all of these characters that we know, and properties that we know. Whereas in the original, you kind of had like real life scenarios, like needing to have stakes because, you have these basketball players that can't play basketball because they're essentially their mojo got taken away from them.
Completely forgot about that aspect of the whole thing when they lost all their freaking power. And it was great, man. Seeing Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley, and it was definitely a fun aspect, especially for being a fan at the time of the NBA, seeing what was going on with them and how their power was taken and given to the Monstars.
Right.
I want to watch Space Jam.
Which I like that aspect. So I don't know, like where I know it. Really conflict except for he has to get his son back, but we shall see.
And all the stuff with freaking Larry Bird and Bill Murray and Wayne Knight, like it was such a fun aspect.
Perhaps I could be of some assistance.
It's like Bill Murray joins the team.
I know, and then the whole like on the golf course, like it was back then when that happened, and then everybody wanted to go to the golf course because they're like, oh, can we go to the Looney Tunes from there?
We should do a better late than never for Space Jam. But either way, guys, what did you think of the first trailer for Space Jam: A New Legacy? I actually dug it. Let us know what you thought down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, start it.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Check out our reaction to the latest episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, available on our channel now, and also our review, saw him in there, King Kong, Godzilla vs. King Kong. Our review straight from the theater is available now on our channel as well. But thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.